Dallas. Cray. Oh, as usual, my computer's about to die. Great morning, everybody. Come on in. It's time for our good tea moment for the day. 1 second. My computer is like about to die. So let me just plug it in. I've been going. Sometimes, you guys know, sometimes I just like literally have been just fired up. I was up till like 4 in the morning. Like, who stays up till 4 in the morning? And then I kept trying to go to bed. And then I was like, why are you trying to go to bed? Because someone said this is the time that you're supposed to be asleep. Obviously, you're about to go on sleep right now. And technically, you can sleep when you feel like it. So just do what your body is telling you to do, which was consume and learn and brainstorm and create. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, 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 good afternoon, good night, wherever you are from. I am Lakeisha Michelle. This is our moment where we just take a moment to sip some good tea. A lot of times in the morning time, especially, I know a lot of people, that used to be my routine. When I go to work in the morning, when I work corporate, I would literally talk on the phone the whole way while I was in traffic and talk about all the drama in the family, all the woes, who's saying what, who did what to who. Oh my God, can you believe the family history? And we would just go on and rehearse all of this stuff that you guys, what are you rehearsing? Are you talking about what you don't want to see or what you're frustrated about? I am just really, this is my own medicine, but this is the medicine that we should be taking. This is the tea that we should be sipping. Okay. I'm ashy because I'm working out, and that's what that is. The end. Hello, everyone. What's up? Say what's up in the comments. Let me know where you're listening from. So here's the deal. The good tea today, I was inspired by, actually, I tell you guys all the time, if you don't know, now you know, get the Jesus Calling app, because if nothing else, just look at the Jesus Calling app. If you feel like, oh, I'm too busy, blah, 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 look at the Jesus, y'all, my house is a mess. Don't look back there, even though it's back there. Look at the Jesus Calling app. Get the Jesus Calling app. Get your life, child. If you ain't got nothing to do, if you feel like you can't read the Bible, that is no excuse. I want you to get your energy up. I want you to stay in high vibes, because remember, you attract what you're feeling. So I don't care about nothing else. I don't care. If you are staying in the energy of what you don't have, if you're staying in the energy of what you don't want to see, who you're mad at, what you're not letting go, what you don't understand, if that is the energy that you're feeling, whatever the most dominant energy is, that's what you're going to attract. All the things that align with this energy. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Does that make sense? Yes or no? So I'd love to talk to you guys about how we're thinking, because if all you think about is what you have and don't have, then, what energy is that? You're going to attract things along that frequency, right? And so I am here to tell you guys, that is our job. Our job is to manage our energy. Let me ask you this. What did you talk about this morning? What was your energy this morning? Where was your mindset? What are you rehearsing? What happened that you just wish would not have happened? So you talking about it all the doggone time. You're not in the present. So I'm going to bring you to the present today, and we're going to read this good tea, and it is June 5th. So this is an amazing app, because if you haven't had time to read the Bible, or if you feel like I don't just, whatever, it's still a little tough for me, this is an amazing thing that you can do. Hey, bud. Thank you. Why you gotta look like that? So anyway, here's the deal. Here's what I'm about to read to you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And it's very simple. It says, remember that you live in a fallen world. Remember that you live in a fallen world, an abnormal world tainted by sin. And much frustration and failure result from your seeking perfection in this life. Now, a lot of times when you talk about sin and a fallen world, people start thinking, oh, it's religious. Fallen world is as simple as we're born to live by faith. When who was that? Was that who? So one of the speakers this past weekend were talking about when you were a baby. I think it was John Wimbery. It was either him or Derek Butts, but they were talking, both of them had the message of just remembering who you are and understanding how powerful you are. And, when we're babies, we don't know anything but faith. Okay. When you look at everybody else walking And I think that was John Wimber that said that. You look at everybody else walking and you like, well, if they walking, then I need to walk. And then you set out to try. And you don't care how many times you fall. You don't care how many times you fumble over. You don't care how you look wobbling and trying to get it together. Your natural instinct is to just go. And I think that the fallen world is also, guys, when you look at this, it's as simple as us giving into our senses and to our, when we see something isn't going the way that we want it to go. Fallen world is since we see that, oh, this isn't working out like how I thought, we instantly begin to adjust according to what we see, when faith is believing in the impossible and the invisible. So when you set out to adjust, to start to shrink because you think that you're going to fail, so let me just shrink, instead of getting it together and getting in beast mode and getting into hustle mode and getting into boss mode and getting into resourceful mode and getting into I'm not gonna ever be stuck mode and I'm about to make it pop off mode. Instead of going there, you get into, oh my God, I don't know what's happening. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, that's a whack life. And so what happens is, what I love and I'm reminded about in this passage is it says much frustration and failure result from your seeking perfection in this life. So many of us are looking to live someone else's life. And so we're wanting their results and you forgot to see what your results are. Who are you? What do you really want? Because sometimes I know I've been guilty of going after something because of the way that it looks. There is nothing perfect in this world except me. Ooh, baby, whoever wrote Jesus Calling, they got their life. I mean, they got their entire life, okay? This means, if y'all don't know what this means, this is like something that we do in Black church when the anointing and the glory is on you. You're like, it's just good. Oh, God is good. Give me a wave. Give me some emoji waves if you concur, darling. So, it says, there is nothing perfect in this world but me. Nobody's perfect. Nothing, nobody. You can't find it in anything. This is why closeness to me satisfies deep yearnings and fill you with joy. So the ultimate peace comes from God, because at the end of the day, everything else is fickle and funny. Okay? Everything else is fickle and funny. And it says, I have planted longing for perfection in every human heart. This is a good desire, which I alone can fulfill. So God is funny. I'm in you and I'm this perfection longing that you desire. And here's what's amazing. When you turn to God and you go within the word, it becomes living and breathing and it becomes this, like it's life. And so what happens is when you're walking from that, when you're breathing that, eating that, when you're living on God's word, when you go to do other things, it seems like magic is happening. You'll begin to be so in tune. A good relationship with God, you're going to be able to hear, go this way. And it'll be so faint. And you'll have this feeling like that was very strong, like go this way. Like I feel that I should, that's God. That's how it works. You have to sharpen your ear to be able to hear the power and the divinity that is already inside of us. We are so freaking powerful, but the world is designed for consumerism, to make us go to work and just be an employee. And there's nothing wrong with that. It serves you, but you're also born to create. You're also born to serve. You can have your employee job, of course, like that's not bad. But a lot of times the training and the way that the system in the world is set up, you forget that you are the designer of your life. But okay, I have planted longing for perfection in every human heart. This is a good desire, which I alone can feel. That's a gangster move. I done gave you a feeling that nothing else can feel but me, says God. And most people seek this fulfillment in other people and earthly pleasures or achievement. So ladies, trying to find your all and everything in a man. No, niet. Niet is Russian for no. No, that's Spanish for no. That means no too. No, we can't find perfection in anything. Some of you guys are frustrated with your life, so you eat because it just fuels the void. Like we all do something. I know some people that overwork out because they are just like emotional wreck, and so they like overwork out, they over obsess, there's just no balance. Like, and I don't believe in balance. There's just no harmony in anything else. Like they do that because they can't figure out other things. right? And so we're trying to fulfill ourselves by all of these things. I'm guilty of it too. Like we all have something. There's a gnat. Let me tell y'all something. I'm tired of these. I literally call my apartment buildings about this gnat situation. And the guy comes in my house and puts his hands in my ice. Did I tell y'all about this? Because I was real confused at where he grew up. You walk in my house, you look like you ain't took a bath for 2 days, and you put both hands in my ice. And you grab the ice and you put it in my kitchen sink. And then you tell me that that's going to kill some gnats. I said, if you don't take your tail, where is the bug spray? Okay. He was like, well, it's downstairs. I was like, well, you need to go get it. And also never touch a black person's ice with your hands. I don't know where you from, brother, but I'm trying to save you, okay? Don't do that. You're nasty. Now I got to throw out all my ice. You're doing too much. Your hands, what you was doing. I don't know what you was just scratching. You're nasty. But anyway, the moral of the story is this. Back to this right here. That's why you need Jesus, because, he almost lied, but God, that was the whole situation. Come in my house. You walk straight to my fridge. You didn't even say good morning. You walked to my fridge and put your hands in my ice. This is why you need Jesus, because you have to forgive people in the instant, and you have to just educate people, and you have to still love them and let them know that, it's just a hot mess. What are you doing, sir? I don't know where you grew up, sir, but that is out of alignment in the community. Who is your mama? Because she ain't teach you. Anyway, I've planted a longing for perfection in every human heart. This is a good desire, which I alone can feel. But most people seek this fulfillment in other people and earthly pleasures or achievements. Thus, because everybody's seeking perfection in all of these false things that we can't get perfection. Of course we should have nice things. Of course we should love our lives. Of course, who am I? I'm just looking at a city skyline view and I have all this stuff that I love, right? But I also know that it can't bring me happiness and joy. It is things that are nice and they make my life fun. But at the end of the day, the sole happiness that you seek is in God and God alone. Your man can't give it to you because he gonna change, or you gonna change, so then he gonna change. And so, you know what I'm saying? Your whatever you fill in the blank, your job can't give it to you because eventually that happens. Honey, I've seen so many people for the last couple of weeks, jobs be snatched from them. Listen, you ain't had nothing to do with that. So your entire craving needs to be God first. Okay, and so it says, thus they create idols before which they bow down. And when I was younger, I used to kind of be like, well, I didn't create an idol, but you can. I remember when I would you make things your God. And not that you're sitting in a closet praying to your food. Okay, that's not what that means. Making it an idol means that you are literally making things mean more than a relationship and a connection in your spirituality with God. Like you are literally making if I don't, putting it before God. Like if I don't have this, then you're just obsessed. People are just obsessed. They're obsessed with how they look. They're obsessed with what they eat. They're obsessed with, a person, place, or thing. And all of these obsessions, they don't fulfill us. And so then that's why there's all this mass depression in kids and the adults. Because we are not turning within God. You're not pouring into your relationship with Christ, period, point blank. Like that is the joy that I have in any moment comes from the relationship. I go to the fabric store when feeling stressed. And here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with what you do to put yourself in a good energy. I do believe that you should, Tony Robbins teaches this very well of changing your state. Like I was talking and somebody was being really negative and I was like, ooh, I had to literally shake the negative energy off because I was like, wait a minute, I didn't ask for that in my world right now. I had to put on some music and dance and work out and change my energy. So you do things to change your energy because you need to stay in the frequency and the feelings of joy. What does joy attract? Joy attracts the police officer saying, you know what, I'm not going to give you that ticket. I think they overheated my muffin. Anyway, joy attracts, somebody opening your door when you got a handful of stuff. Joy attracts someone to say hello to you because you know what I'm saying? You looking cute. You looking happy. Ladies, I know so many men that say women have just natural resting B faces. Y'all ever heard somebody say a resting B face? If you don't know what that means, the letter B, you have a resting B face. It's you just like them. And they be like, what's wrong with you? Ain't that wrong with me? Girl, your face can't tell. Okay. Well, that's how I naturally look. Well, how does that serve you? Because you just look angry. Do you want people to perceive you as an angry person? Now, you don't have to go around trying to look like this all the time because that's nuts. But there is an energy that you give off that matches that face, boo-boo. So we have to be aware of what do I want to attract into my life and what is the energy of it? And also know that your source is not going to ever be a thing. It's the relationship. God gives you joy. God gives you peace. If you resonate with joy and peace, you naturally attract anything that is resonating. What brings you joy and peace? The fabric store, Nawalzi. Okay, for you, your kids. You naturally have all these things, trips and experiences. You will naturally be blessed and have abundance because you are going to the source and not making things your idols. And the things you can make a person in your relationship an idol, where you are just so focused on that person. If they do something to your whole world, that's making up something an idol, you guys. And we can fall into it so simply. So it says, listen, make me the deepest desire of your heart. Let me fulfill your yearning for perfection. And I think that's just beautiful, because when you focus on God and your relationship every morning and every night, and you're praying throughout the day, literally magic happens. Magic happens. Even yesterday, you guys, my car's been broken down since January, February, I think January, the end of January, my BMW, the engine went out, right? And the engine, to get it fixed, it was crazy. And so naturally, you just get a new car. And I just wasn't in the mood to get a new car. And I just didn't care. I was traveling. I love to Uber. I don't want to drive. So I had no rush on it. And I laughed because I'm like, Lord, work that out. Because I don't care right now. I just didn't care. And I didn't want to deal with it at the moment. So BMW kept my car from January up until yesterday, until I made my decision. And the funny thing is, I said, Lord, when I go into this dealership, if I see, my energy is not of anything other than if it is to be, then it'll happen. And if I don't see something that I want and the numbers don't make sense, I'm okay. Because I've actually gotten used to Ubering to where I was really kind of like, who wants to drive anymore? So I go to the dealership and I say, God, just go before me. When I tell you, I had favor from the time I walked in the door. Man, I walked in the door from the person who helped me at the beginning. The guy who I've been dealing with on email with my car, he was like, I'm so busy, because I didn't have an appointment. I just went in there because I felt like after my nail had broke, so I had to get my nail fixed. So I go to the dealership and I'm like, God, go before me. And if it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. I'm fully prepared to just I already have a backup plan, right? I go in the dealership. When I tell you, everything was just flowing. I was so at ease. I had my laptop. I was working. I don't even know what happened. Everybody was working on my behalf. And I was just laughing like, Lord, look how you are just, these people are moving, making things happen. I practically got a brand new car. This car is better than my car. And it has 9,000 miles on it. The warranties are amazing. The service maintenance, everything's amazing. And I was like, I didn't even do nothing. I just sat and I was in a receiving energy. And I felt that I would receive whether it was this or I was more than happy to wait. But I knew that I wasn't going to settle. So I was just very happy. Man, you just have to stay in the frequency. And if it is, it's going to be this or something better. That's an energy. That's a mindset that you walk around with, you guys. This or something better. Everything is an energy and a mindset. And I was like, Lord, look how you just worked that out. To the point to where everybody I was talking to, we had similar stories. The lady in the finance department was like, oh, well, if we do it this way, well, I don't know. She came over to me and said, and I just looked at her. She was so cute. She was cute. I said, no, I don't want to do that. Here's what I'm putting down. I said, and I'm completely fine if it doesn't work. And I went back on my laptop and I was minding my business. And she just kind of looked at me and she just, I said, so, and then the guy came back and he was like, don't worry about what she said. Everything's great. I was like, oh, okay, great. Turns out, even when they showed me the first number, when I got to go sign on the papers, they was like, oh, we got it lowered for you. I was like, of course. You have to get in the energy where it's like, of course you did. Because I just said, Lord, work that out. And I'm just going to sit here. And if it is to be, you're going to let me know. And if it's not, and all I had to do was manage my energy. Because when she came over, I believe that was a test. I believe that was a test of are you going to get anxious and just make a rash decision and settle? No, I'm practicing an energy of not settling and an energy of receiving. Boop. So my point is, you guys, that's how it's a daily thing. like completely daily. And you have to like be paying attention to your thoughts. You have to be paying attention to everything. And keep God first. Take God with you everywhere. Don't act like you turn your back during this moment, turn your back like God is in you. You're a walking divinity. Boom. I need a t-shirt. Let me take off this Calvin stuff. Calvin don't pay me. I need a t-shirt. Walking divinity. Walking divinity. So I'm going to go now, guys. I love you all. Oh, by the way, at noon, I'm actually going to do something that I normally don't do. I'm going to say, no, you know, I think I'm going to do it tonight. Yeah, I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to do it tonight. Yeah, I'm going to do it tonight. I'm not going to do it this afternoon. Tonight, I am going to teach you guys a class that is $97. Everybody's already paid. I'm going to actually teach it to you, and it will be deleted the minute it ends. I'm going to teach you a portion of it. Like, it will literally, you come, I'm going to talk. I mean, I talk fast anyway. Come, and I'm going to teach you guys. If you know, you guys follow me. Y'all know I love selling things. Y'all know I have a million classes and workshops and books and all of these different things. Look at her. Bam. So I'm going to teach you guys. And then, so you'll learn in an hour. And then if you choose to take the course, then you'll be able to take the course. If you want the replay, you can buy it. But we have like, I don't know how many slots left, because some of you guys don't understand that I am teaching a class tomorrow. It is a master class. I'm showing you guys the exact strategy that I use to teach for free. So I give you guys valuable lessons that you can go and take action in, right? How many guys are taking some of my classes where I'm teaching you techniques and strategies for free? And then a percentage of you have purchased my courses, my books, my workshops, my trainings, whatever I'm doing. So recently at an event, at my last event, well, the event before last, in that hour, this technique, I did the exact technique that I'm going to teach you. And that technique generated $20,870 in that hour. And I do have my receipts. And yeah, I want to show you guys. That wasn't an accident. My point is, and I was like, why don't I actually give people that strategy? Because that's powerful. You can use this strategy if you are selling clothes, if you are selling webinars, if you are selling your IP, intellectual property, if you have an information product, then this is a strategy that you use, right? And if you know you want to do like I'm doing, selling over live stream or in person, I think people are discounting the fact that you literally can go get in front of an audience. You don't have to build the audience. I go get in front of other people's audiences, or I build my own, and I speak for free. I'm teaching. Stop thinking you have to be some world-renowned speaker. Some of y'all putting too much pressure on that. How many of you got $20,000 in an hour from my mouth because I'm helping people? The people in that class were so full of gratitude because I helped them so much. They, of course, chose me as their coach. A percentage of them, 42 of them to be exact, in that hour said yes so fast that we couldn't even keep up with all the people that was running around. Okay? And then over the course, it was like 29,000 something. So you guys, I'm going to teach you that strategy. And the class is $97. So if you know you already want to buy the replay because you're going to study this strategy, you're going to own it, and you're going to use it to go, you can have, I've had people do this technique at Starbucks. They literally invited a bunch of people, old school flyers and meetup.com. They invited a bunch of people. They came to an event. Boom, right? I've had people do this strategy at community events. Like there was an event in their community. They go speak for free on a topic, and then at the end, they ask people to take part of their product or their service. So if you're a coach, a speaker, author, right? If you are a creative and you know you need help with not feeling salesy and you want to share and create content for people, and then at the end make an offer that actually converts, I'm going to show you guys how to do that, okay? So if you're interested, I'm going to see tonight, 7 Central is 8 Eastern. Should I do 7 Central? What you guys think? I'm going to do a live stream, and it's going to be on here free. So you guys can actually get a sneak peek, because why not? If you're in Online Course Magic, do not buy this. You already get this in the membership. Yes, and everybody can do it. I'm not special. I didn't guess this out. This is a technique and a strategy that works. Like that's what I do to sell online or offline. So what time you guys? Should I do 7, 8, 9? What y'all talking about? Central time zones. Kevin, you'll have this in the membership area. You'll have this in the membership area. So Kevin is already in Online Course Magic. Kevin Goins, you guys check him out. He has an amazing movement that he's up to about owning your brilliance. And if you're in Online Course Magic, this is, I'm already giving you guys this. So y'all just gotta just receive. Boom. Okay, 7 Central. All right. Can we log in? This is gonna be on my Facebook, on my YouTube, on my Instagram. Because I always wanted to do this where you actually teach the classes for free and then people just pay for the replays and stuff if you want. That way, it's a win-win. I don't know why I didn't do this, but I'm gonna do it tonight. I've never done it before. I always say go to my webinar, go to my private page, but it's amazing. I'm gonna help you guys. So bring your pens and papers because I'm gonna be dropping bombs because we only have an hour. The class that when I do it tomorrow, it's gonna be like, I mean, there's just so many components, but I'm definitely gonna give you guys a ton of stuff. My goal for you is to know how to walk away and go make some money. Teach people about your craft, about your art, about your book, about your message. And at the end, you should be enrolling like a mofo, okay? I'm good. The end. Good tea for life. I love you all. Delaware in the house, Michigan in the house. I concur. Yes. Atlanta in the house. Is DE Delaware? I think it is. I'm very geographical ignorant. I don't even know if that made sense. Geological. Is that a word? Oh. Closed captions. If you guys want to make those closed caption videos, one way, well, so y'all, I don't know if you guys know this. I went to Kevin. I know how you talk about God and still be saying cuss words. Sorry. Did y'all see how just ADD just kicked in? I literally was completely on a whole other subject. The app that helps you make those caption videos that everybody really, really loves is one of them is InShot. But you also can do it in the Adobe. Adobe has an app. Let me find it. Where is it at? You need some love. Hey. I can't find. I got too many apps on my phone. It's too much. Okay, let me just type in ABO. What is it called? Okay. Just go look up InShot. That's how you make those videos. Not shot. SHOT. Houston, Texas, New Orleans in the building. What's happening in New Orleans? Glennis, what's up, boo? Hugs. I have this hearing loss thing going on. Now I must serve those with hearing loss. Wow. My dad is obsessed with hearing. He wants a hearing aid business. He just all crunk about it. Okay, so you guys, 7 Central tonight. 7 Central tonight. Meet me back here if you want to basically speak to sell. I don't want to say teach to sell, serve to sell. How many guys went to a free training and then you bought something? There's a strategy on why you bought. It ain't just because of accident. Because some of y'all, you give, and anybody buying none. Me, I'm just trying to get more people. I got to expand my brands. Now, like I have my goal is to be seen by more people. Shout out to those people who are actually being uncomfortable, but they're getting out there and being seen, because when you decide to play bigger, you have to be seen by more people. You will have thoughts of, am I good enough? Am I ready? They're going to judge me. I'm embarrassed or whatever. So push past those thoughts and just blow up your block, man. Talk about what you're up to. Talk about what you know how to do. Own your brilliance. Kevin Goins' movement is own your brilliance. Yeah, InShot. Love it. Okay. Love you all. Quit seeking perfection in things. Perfection is God, and when we seek him, we are in the energy and the frequency of abundance, and abundance is all of the things that you desire in your heart. The end. I love you all. Meet me at 7, and I'm going to talk to you guys and teach you a strategy. Literally, y'all better be bringing your pens and paper and write fast. Okay. Peace out. Just meet me back here on Facebook, y'all. Facebook and YouTube. Bye.